Hey guys, so I've taken a whole bunch of videos tonight of myself walking through Vancouver in the beautiful snow. Because it's rare to see a really snowy night like this in Vancouver, and I just really wanted to capture how beautiful it is. And I've just been talking and walking throughout a series of videos that I've taken. And now I think I've been walking for a couple hours or something, and I just want to do some singing now. So I'm gonna try not to sing too loud because I don't want to bother anyone that might be sleeping in the neighborhood. But I'm sure I can sing, I have every right to sing just like the owls do, right? So, pretty beautiful house there. I have to say, I compare every house I see to the house that I grew up in Grand Valley, and I rarely see a home that's as beautiful as the one my grandfather designed and built. And my grandfather's spirit will always inspire me. And someday I will build and design homes with teams of people helping me that will inspire me just as much. And they'll be inspired by him, of course. He'll be the number one inspiration behind everything that I create, basically. Him and all my ancestors, really. They all inspire me in different ways. And so yeah, I'm just going to do some singing while I walk in the snow. And this will just be spontaneous. So I'll just be improvising melodies and improvising the poetry as well. So it's just something I always do, and I really enjoy doing it. So here goes. If I could flip the screen around and face me, I would, but I don't know how to do that right now. There's some technical issue I'm having. But hey, it's kind of nice to look at the snow, so I'll give you a little footage of me, but I don't know if I'm pointing this in the right direction. But yeah, I'm probably covered in snow by now. So, do you ever wonder why? Oh, I did do a bit of singing earlier. I'm just remembering that now. But yeah, time to sing more. Do you ever wonder why? Why your spirit wants to soar and fly? Do you ever feel feelings that are real only for you, that feel so true? And sometimes do you put them into rhymes like I do sometimes? Does it feel fine? Does it feel sublime? Because that's what I feel when I rhyme mine. Mine, 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 mine. I'm looking for a street sign here, but I don't see one because it's British Columbia. If it was Ontario, there would be 2 street signs at every corner. In BC, you're lucky if you find one for one street. It's kind of weird. I guess there's more funding in Ontario for that sort of thing. But there's obviously some funding going on around here on some level. These houses are quite nice. I like this house. There's something I really like about this design. So I'm just going to see if I can capture some of it. I like a lot of aspects of this place. It just looks really classic. Kind of looks, to me, Italian in the style. I could be wrong, but to me it reminds me of the style of Italy. Really pretty. It's a very pretty house. I hope some of that picks up on the camera even though it's dark out. Really nice palm tree in the front yard too. It's kind of a neat gate. Nice place. A lot of these houses are really peaceful. That's how they feel to me. Peaceful, have good sizes. I'd say some of these would classify as mansions. Like that one's like a smaller size mansion. Not a mega mansion, but definitely a gorgeous mansion. Beautiful gardens too. So, I just love this neighborhood that I live in. It's so inspiring. Especially for me, considering I'm really passionate about architecture and beautiful homes. So this is a really good place for me to be right now. It's just like awe-inspiring. That's a cute house. Really nice windows on that house, and I love the arch over the front door. So pretty. And those two little windows on each side. That's really pretty. Looks kind of like a fairy tale style. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 How do I teach myself to fly higher as I sharpen up my intellect and build my empire? I can feel my fire, my fire, my fire, my fire. And when I listen to your songs, I feel less alone, and you make me feel more strong. And I can't thank you enough with only words. And so I write you these songs beyond the herds. I don't follow herds. I don't just talk in words. I also talk in melody and colors that free my spirit, and songs so you can hear it. What street am I on now? Oh, the street sign's covered in snow. So gotta see if I can get close up to the street sign and see if I can actually figure out what it says. Maybe the other side's clearer. Oh, 35th. Okay. So when I get to 36th, I just don't remember what direction it's in, because I'm a little bit less balanced when I'm holding a cell phone in my hand. It's so funny. I'm just not used to it. Still not really used to cell phones, even though I've had them for 2 years now. Look how gorgeous this little area is. There's like a really nice stone wall there that looks really old. It's either an old stone wall or it was built to look old, and it's just gorgeous. And I just love this area. I love Vancouver. It's such a pretty city. I always pray that more and more of humanity will find prosperity within, and that I think when we can encourage each other to grow prosperity within us, within our hearts, then we can also encourage each other to learn to grow prosperity around us in the physical and on every level. In the soul, it all starts in the soul and in the mind, right? And then you bring it out around you. I grew up in an environment with quite a lot of abundance. And I've always just felt that I have a really old soul. And I've always had such a big heart. I've always cried when I hear stories about children in Africa that are lost without their parents. Maybe their parents were hurt or injured in a war or something, and they just feel helpless and alone. And I've never gone a day where I don't pray for them. And I always feel like they have just as much to offer me as I have to offer them, because they have their story. And like, your story is worth more than material possessions could ever be worth. Your soul has more value than anything could ever have. And never lose sight of that fact. You know what I mean? Oh, low battery. It looks like my battery's a little low, you guys. So I have to stop this soon because I'm running out of battery time. Darn, that means I might not be able to listen to music that I just downloaded. I just taught myself to download music properly recently from iTunes and like buy it. One of the first songs I bought was an Adam Snow song. And Adam Snow is amazing. He's one of my favorite producers. Check him out on SoundCloud. If you can't find him, just let me know. I'll send you a link. He's so great. He's got I just know, I haven't met him in person yet, but we're online friends, and he's got such a good soul and such a good, strong sense of ambition. And I really appreciate meeting people like that, because he's so rare. And so intelligent and so cultured and worldly, qualities that mean a lot to me in people. Gorgeous house. Really, really gorgeous. I have to come here in the day, you guys, and show you houses that I love. We'll be able to see more of the details in the day, but I have to admit, I love walking at night. It's just so peaceful. I just love how peaceful it is, because I'm not used to the city, and it's comforting for me to find like a time when it's just really peaceful. But I do also love people, don't get me wrong. Love people. I think people are beautiful. People are just, I feel like every person you meet is like a new movie or a new book, and everyone has some sort of wisdom that you have never encountered if you've never met them. And then when you meet someone for the first time, it's like a new movie begins, or a new storybook opens and connects with your story, because you're a story too. Your life is your own story, right? And you're the author of your own story. And then when you meet another creative being that realizes that they too are an author, you can do a lot of collaboration if you really resonate with each other. And there's no limit to what you can create together. I think today we're living in a time where we need to get together more. We need to learn to love each other more and care about each other more. I think that's really important right now for us all to think about. And we need to learn how to support ethical movements and solid movements and movements that benefit the world, because for too long so many of us have been just brainwashed to avoid doing what's wise. And I am so grateful that I come from a family where there is a lot of wisdom in my family, and I feel that I was raised to be pretty wise. Like, I can't say my parents are perfect or that I'm perfect, but definitely feel very blessed. And I've always felt very close to God, and I don't feel the need to conceptualize what God means for me. I don't really think of God as being like a man in the sky or something. I just feel a strong sense of angels around me and divinity, and I feel like we have a soul that lives forever, and I feel like our lifetime is just one chapter in that whole life of the soul, and the life of the soul is endless. And I feel like sometimes you meet someone for the first time in this life, but you know that you know them from another life, you know what I mean? And I just love the way that happens. It means so much to me when I get that feeling, and then when someone else genuinely feels it back, and it's like a mutual connection. I don't even think we have to understand all of the details, but we just have to feel it for what it is and like live it and love it and grow through our experiences, right? And improve our lives. Make lives within our own lives and the lives around us better if we can. If there's a way for us to help support people around us when we're able, we've got to figure out ways to do that, right? I think that's really natural, and I think some people have lost touch with that in these days. But a lot of people haven't too. A lot of people are really eager to help other people, and I think I have to remind myself of that sometimes, because sometimes I feel that I'm not always supported as much as I want to be. But then I think back to my memories of all my travels and experiences, and I've often pushed help away. I've often said, oh no, I can't take those millions of dollars for my art. Sorry, you can't pay me that much. I have to walk away now. I've done that so many times where I just walked away from opportunities that would have inevitably led to fame and fortune on a really high level. And I've just isolated myself and made things really difficult and tried to fund all my own projects. And I'm glad I tried doing that for a long time, because I'm still basically doing that for the most part. But I'm also eager to find more people to work with and collaborate with and learn from, because I'm kind of tired of doing things all alone. So that's why I'm in the city. I want to maintain a high level of independence and freedom, but I also want to find ways to collaborate where I can keep my independence but also learn. Yeah, so I'll document things as they happen, and I've got lots of connections with people that want to collaborate around the world. I just need to raise money so I can go and visit all the artists that I want to work with in person. A lot of them happen to be in LA a lot, so I think a lot will happen in LA collaboration wise. I don't think I know, so can't wait to go there, but I'm also really appreciating my time here while I'm here in this beautiful, peaceful place. Yeah, it's a beautiful neighborhood. So, yeah, I was gonna do some singing, guys, but I think I'm too tired. I did a little bit anyway. I'm just going to stop filming. Actually, I just downloaded a whole bunch of Drake songs. Drake, Rihanna, One Adam Snow song. What else did I download? I bought a few songs a few months ago and just remembered to download them on my phone yesterday, because I finally learned how to do that. Drake, Rihanna, I think I've got maybe a couple Beyonce tracks, and I'm excited to hear them, and Frank Ocean and The Weeknd. I just love all those guys. I want to meet them all in person and collaborate with them, and I believe it's inevitable, because I believe that I'm as strong as they are in a very different way. But I have a lot more to learn about. I don't know how to make an album, you know what I mean? But I want to figure it out as I go along, and I want it to be a collaborative effort. I don't want to do everything by myself. There was a time where I thought I needed to do it all by myself and just create a whole album by myself, and I've been trying to teach myself to do that. I've just been realizing it's just too frustrating. It's just not really in my nature to do that, I don't think, at least not right now. Maybe I'll learn more in the future that will enable me to figure out how to do that once in a while, but I still want to do a lot of collaborating. I just need people in my life, I'm tired of feeling like I have to do it all alone, and I just know that I don't, because I'm in control of my empowerment. My life is my story, and if I want to find people to collaborate with, I will, and I'll find the right people that feel like family would be ideal, right? So I'm not going to settle for anything less than that, and I'll wait until I get it. And yeah, I think I'm going in the right direction. I'm definitely on my street. So I'm going to stop filming, because this film is way too long. I've enjoyed doing this, and I hope you enjoy it too. And I'll have lots of new vlogs coming every day. Some will be walking like this, walking adventures. Some will be all kinds of adventures. Drawing adventures, painting adventures, singing adventures, all kinds of things. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying your life, and I hope you're living your dreams or pursuing your dreams, and I hope you're believing in yourself, and I hope you're loving yourself. Bye, guys.